Hello, thanks for stopping by today. If you are interested in the supplies and measurements for today's card, there is a link in the information section below to the blog post with all the details. Everything I am using can be found in my online store. Let's get started. Here's our first card. And for that card, we are actually using the Dandelion Wishes stamp set. So I used this and the 3. All right, there's our details. So the first thing I did was I took and stamped my, seeds that were flying through the air. Then I used the Dandelion embossing folder and I embossed it. You have to stamp first because you can't stamp after you emboss. It's too wobbly. Then I took my Wink of Stella and I went over the heads of the dandelions. This piece was 3 3/4 by 5, and I'm going to add it to a piece of black that's 3 7/8 by 5 1/8. All right, I'm going to use my seal. I missed that part there. It wasn't all the way. Now, I normally use tear-in tape because it's embossed, but I'm trying the seal to see if it will work. All right, see if it'll stick. If it's got enough stick, it will. And I have to apologize if the lighting is not very good on these. I think it'll be okay. I had to move my things downstairs because I'm having some work done in my studio. That piece gets put on a piece of 5 1/2 by 8 1/2, and it's scored at 4 1/4. So I'm going to use my bone folder for a crisp fold. I'm going to add this to my card. Okay. Make sure you add it to your card base the right way. That's the reason why I open this up, because then I know it's going on the card right. I have put many a card fronts down wrong, had to take them off. Now I have a piece of Whisper White that's 3 by 3. I'm going to use that stamp that I showed you and my So Saffron ink, and I'm going to ink this up. All right. And then to give it some interest, I'm going to use my basic black marker, and I'm going to color in the center and the stems. So you just have to take your time and color it in, and you might hit some other pieces that turn up black, but that's okay. All right, and now I'm going to center this and stamp it. And the black comes out of funny colors because it has a So Saffron, but believe me, it doesn't matter. This gets put on a piece of basic black that's 3 1/8 by 3 1/8. So I'm going to add some seal. I don't like those strings. That's when I run into trouble with it going back on itself. I have to remember to go really far, tilt that way up. And I know this is probably hard to see for you because it's just a very, very faint border. This goes on with dimensionals. So I'm going to grab those. And I'm going to put those on the back here. And I'm going to have to cut some more because I forgot to do it before I started. Hopefully I'll only have to cut one strip because between the one I cut and the one that's left on there, there's plenty of pieces to put down. All right. I am going to put Wink of Stella on here. You can do it before if you want. I didn't have any trouble doing it after, so I just decided to do it that way. Now I got to take off all my backs. So I'm going to work my way down and around. All right. I miss my studio. I always had my trash can right next to where I was working to get rid of my pieces. And there. I had to pull in some extra lighting because I had some glare. But I hope to be back there next week. But who knows? I don't know how long it's going to take. Now I'm going to take my Wink of Stella and I'm going to color the tops of these in. And I've got like 3 that I'm finishing up. So I'm switching between them. All right, I need one more. Okay, and there's our card. And make sure you take and stamp the inside and the envelope. If you have enjoyed today's video, would you please give it a thumbs up, which is a like on YouTube. I would love to have you subscribe to my channel. Click the button below. If you want to be notified when I upload a video, click the bell next to the subscribe button. If you have not signed up for my newsletter, make sure you head over to my blog. The link is in the section below, and the subscribe form is on the right-hand side of the blog. Don't miss my newsletters. I share lots of ideas. Thanks for stopping by, and I hope I inspired you with today's creation. Have a great day.